Hello all, and welcome to Star Citizen with me, Ironside McCall. Thank you so much for joining me. And as you can tell by my lovely voice, I do have a slight cold, so please just bear with me on that one. Nothing I can do about it. Literally. First of all, I will buy a Drake t-shirt. I do love the Drake stuff. So we will purchase that. Pop it on. And then we're good to walk around. Which one have I got on? Still got Aegis. Pop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Good to go. Now, this is Drake Defenscon. It's not at the same place, so it's not at the Expo Centre, because Drake are not part of the UEE. They have their own Defenscon, and this one is over at the spaceport. And classic Drake, they have all of their ships up on show, and it looks brilliant. Obviously, Drake going all out. I do like the Drake ships, so we're going to have a look around all of them, a little bit of info about all of them. We're going to rent a couple of them, and then we've got the Holo Viewer where we've got the Kraken to go and have a look at, which is already, obviously, sold out. So first things first, obviously the Cutty Black, very popular ship. Lots of people love this, in-game favourite. Very versatile, very useful, also extremely fragile at the same time. So if you are flying around in it doing some stuff, just be extra cautious of your flying skill, because it is very easy to knock off a thruster, knock off an engine, and then you're buggered basically. So just be careful with that one. With the Cutlass Black, you've got a fair bit of storage space as well. You can fit a rock in there, 2 rocks possibly as well, so a very useful rock mining ship as well. You can also rent it from the refineries as well for that purpose. So you've got your pilot, co-pilot, and you can also have a turret gunner as well, so 3 people, 4 gun racks as well. So it's a good small multi-crew ship, and you can get some fairly decent paints for it. Obviously you won't be able to get the Invictus one, but you don't really need it on the Cutty. It would look a little bit strange. Here we have the Cutlass Steel, a lot more expensive on the website than the other Cuttys, and I don't really know why. I mean, it's not going to serve much of a purpose at the minute, because you have better dropships in my opinion, like the Valkyrie, and it is still very fragile. For a dropship, you want a little bit tougher, but look at the amount of people you can get in it. You've got side guns as well, and one at the rear as well. It's ridiculous, the amount of people you can fit in it. If this is your jam, fine, go for it. Not particularly mine, but this is the steel version to the dropship of the Cutlasses. Moving on, we've got 2 more Cutlasses. The Rescue, so this is your ambulance, so to speak. So they sacrifice that cargo area, for 2 tier 3 medical beds. Now you can't set these as a spawn point, so don't think it's going to be the perfect bunker ship, because it's not. It's just the same as the Pisces medical, so bear that in mind as well. But a very good ship for some medical gameplay. Good. Moving on to the last Cutty is we've got the ambulance, so now we've got the police one, the bounty hunting one. The Cutlass Blue, which can interdict as well. All different prices on the website, because they do slightly different roles. One would argue that the most versatile one is the Cutty Black. There's not much use for these currently, or you would use your Cutty Black a little bit more, I feel. But lots of people like the red, lots of people like the blue. The blue has got some awesome lights, as you expect from a police vehicle. So they're fun to light up as well. And I believe in the back also you've got your prisoner transport. Yep, there we go. So you've got your cells for prisoner transport when bounty hunting and capturing of NPCs is in-game. So this is very good for that. Awesome. So there's your Cutty series. Moving on, and this is one of my favourite ships. And when modularity becomes a thing, it will be even better. This is the brilliant Caterpillar. Now I'm going to rent this because I want to try out some trade routes, so we'll just rent that one. There we go. Come on. Come on. Well, renting that took an absolute age, so I just closed it. But we do have, at the entrance by the lifts, the vantage terminals where we may have better luck at renting them. But this ship, each compartment here, each section is its own module. So when modularity becomes a thing in game, well, more of a thing I should say, you can change out each one of these to a separate module. Really looking forward to that. It is one that I am saving up for in game. You need just shy of 500 million credits, so that is what I'm currently going for. I love the ship, it's so good, so cool to fly around in. Moving forwards, the new Drake starship, the Cutter, had good reviews when it first came out. I do actually prefer the Titan, and to some extent I prefer the Corée as well over this one. In Corée you have slightly more cargo space, so you don't have a bed though. But this is your Cutter. Lots of people love it as a starter ship. There was some good deals, some good offers on for it. You have a bed, you can bed log. It's a good ship. I do prefer the Titan, however. There's been lots of videos about the Cutter lately. This one, the Herald, one of, if not, I believe, the quickest ships in the game. It's a data runner. It's basically just a cabin, cockpit, with a big ass engine on the back, and that is it. It's used to run data cargo, which isn't in game yet but will be at some point soon, hopefully, which will then make this ship and of course the MSR a little bit more useful, although the MSR is a brilliant ship for daily flying anyway, so it does have a little bit more use than the Herald, which is just a bog standard data runner. Will be good when it's in play though. Here we've got the Buccaneer. So Drake's light/medium fighter. I say light/medium because defensively, not very good. Components are exposed. It's fragile again. But offensively, it can pack quite a punch. You could put some Gatlings on there as well, and with that rework on 319, you could do some good, some good damage. So if you're a good fighter pilot and you haven't tried the Buccaneer yet, I recommend taking that one out. You could have some fun with it. Next one, the Vulture, one of the newest ships again. Your solo man salvage ship. Don't need to say too much about that one. We're all familiar with the Vulture. Very popular ship at the minute. Not available to purchase in game just yet, which is highly frustrating. But when it does come available, I will be getting one along with my Caterpillar as well. Now in the future, in here you're going to be able to take the components from the ship, take larger portions of the ship as well, suck them into this middle bit, and get your salvage that way as well. But at the moment it is just a hull scraper, nothing more. But I do like the look of it. It's a good ship. We will rent it, and we're going to have more luck renting it this way with the Vulture or not. An error has occurred, so no, of course not. We'll try the terminals. And finally, one of my favourite ships in game, and one I do own, the Drake Corsair. Offensively, an absolute powerhouse, absolute unit of a ship. Especially when you chuck your AD5s and AD4 Gatlings on the front, the damage is just ridiculous. Take out a hammerhead, no problem at all. Put yourself some turret gunners as well, so you've got your co-pilot who can have access to the remote turret at the back, 2 side turrets as well. It's just a brilliant ship, all round brilliant ship. I do have some videos on this one on the channel, so make sure to go and check those out if you want to know a little bit more about the Corsair. And I do have the black and red paint, which makes it look like the A-Team van as well, which makes it look even cooler. Okay, so there is all of our ships on display. Now while we're up this end, let's just see if we can rent them from here. What did I want? Cat? Am I sure? Yes. Undefined. Undefined? What does that mean? Have I got it or not? Transaction has failed. Service error. Good. Vulture. Can we try this one? Failed. Good. No, we can't. We will try again later. This is ridiculous. It's taken me a long time to even get over here. With 30Ks and then the 3011 one, whatever it is, 311, your socket error, and then I had another one. It's just been ridiculous at the minute. CIG, you need to sort some stuff out. Hopefully some of you aren't having the same issue I am, but it's just been so bad. I haven't been able to really fly any of the ships I've rented as a result either, so very, very frustrating. Let me know down in the comments your experiences with it all so far. I'd be interested to know how you guys are getting on. And here it is, the Kraken. There's two versions, Kraken and the Privateer, both do slightly different things. So you've got the Privateer with some shops on it as well, and then you've just got your normal Kraken, which is your carrier, repair, and so on. It's an extremely, extremely popular ship. Every time it comes to sale, it sells out instantly, but pretty much. And it is, move out the way, and it is already sold out on the website. However, I do believe at midnight and then another like 2 o'clock in the morning or something UTC, it will be going on sale again, and then you'll have also during IAE later in the year you'll be able to purchase one as well. Not sure when it's going to be in game, no idea, but I would say a long time, because there's just no use for it to fully utilize it just yet. We may see it in game with some Ninetales bases, perhaps, hopefully, but we just don't know. We just do not know. So there is Drake Defenscon, and the hall itself looks really good. I think I prefer it over the Bevic hall. I do prefer it. I like the red lighting, made it realistic with your plant boxes and your seating. You can have a snack. It's just the attention to detail. I really do enjoy it. So there is Drake. Thank you so much for putting up with my horrible voice currently. I mean, it will get better. Here's the Dragonfly, FYI. Didn't look at this one because we've all seen Dragonflies. It is a 2-mana, so the pilot obviously faces front, and the person at the back faces the opposite direction for shooting when that becomes an option as well. So there's a Dragonfly. Does look good. One of the better looking hover ships in my opinion. Get some good skins for it. Nice. So yes, thank you very much for watching and sticking through to the end on this Drake Defenscon. I'm going to go and try and rent the Caterpillar and the Vulture and have some fun in those, and just basically try and have some fun in game. If not, I'm going to jump over to PTU and just test out the commodities and the new prices for hauling and see what all that's about. Don't forget, we've got Discord channel with a new competition for screenshots where you can win you can win 200,000 credits. So that could be enough for new quantum drive and a couple of shields perhaps for your ships if you haven't been able to upgrade them. So go ahead to the Discord, check it out, make sure you subscribe and like the video as well, and I believe I will be announcing the winner for that one on the 2nd, so not too far, and for you to try and get that one in. Also, don't forget, we've got the 500 subscriber ship giveaway of the Invictus Corre, the Reliant series Corre. Excellent ship. I really love that ship. And if we get 500 by the end of Invictus, I will be throwing in the Invictus paint as well for it. So let's get this video, let's get all the other videos out there. Let's get it known so we can get one of you lovely subscribers the Reliant Corre and the skin. Really looking forward to that. We've got about 160 left, I think, subscribers to go for. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we can get one of you that shit. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you're having some fun out there in the verse. Take care, and I will see you all next time.